Yo, what is going on everyone, this is Sam here, welcome back to a brand new video. Today I will be showing you how to record and edit your Minecraft Bedrock cinematics. A small disclaimer, the cinematics can only be gameplay if you have a replay mode or something along those lines. Here are the timestamps on the video, so you can skip between them. Without any further ado, let's hop into this video. Okay, first of all you need your recording settings to be right. I recommend using OBS Studio and recording at these settings. The bitrate, if you are recording in 1080p, I recommend 50,000 kilobytes per second. If you are recording in 4K or 1440p, I recommend 70 kilobytes per second. The others, you just leave it like that. CBR, quality high, and 2. You can set your recording path here. And then the video settings. I recommend using a higher resolution than what you're exporting it. So if you are exporting on 1080p, I recommend 1440p. I understand that some people don't have a high resolution monitor. In that case, I recommend using a TV to get higher res, or if you have NVIDIA graphics card, you can go into NVIDIA control panel. Then go to manage 3D settings. For me it's in Dutch, but it will be the second one in 3D settings. Then scroll down until DSR factors. Select this to which one allows you to have 1440p. For mine it's 1.78 times. Then click OK, click apply, then go to resolution, and you will see 2560 by 1440. Click on that, click apply, and you will record in 1440p. I won't be doing that until I record it myself, or else my PC would just lag out. Don't forget to, after you do that, change it in here too. I recommend also using a higher FPS value. So once your game is loaded, be sure to press full screen, go to settings, go to your resource packs and activate the one that you like. Then come over here and make sure that everything is on the best as possible. And change your FOV to around 60. When you're done with that, go to play, click worlds, select the map you want to record your cinematic on. I will choose this mountain. Whenever your world's loaded, you go to the place where you make your cinematics. I want my cinematics to be over here and that it goes up the mountain. If you have a controller, use the controller. If you don't have a controller, go to settings and together with the controller, set your sensitivity to 1. Same with the mouse, if you have a mouse. That will reduce the mouse jitter. And then what you're doing, go all the way down. I'm using my controller right now. I'm going to use my mouse. Press F1 and go slightly up while moving forward. It will make something like this. So if you've done that, you will basically do that for multiple shots and make it like really slow. You don't need to sprint really fast. So I'm just going to be making my shots over here, and maybe like this. You know, I will come back with the clips in After Effects. Okay, so now we are in After Effects. Whenever you're in After Effects, click File, Open Project, and make a new project. Click New Composition. Select 920 by 1080 square pixels. Give your composition a name. I am calling it tutorial. Change your frame rate to whatever you like. I'm just gonna put it at 60. My duration is gonna be around like 3 minutes, let's say. Then click OK. Then you will have this. Then put your music. Then drop your music down. Then listen to the music where you want it to be. I know it's around like 1 minute, so I'm just going to 1 minute. I want it to start here, so Ctrl+Shift+D, delete this part, bring this part all the way over here to your stick. Now listen to your song and know where the beat drop is. It's around here, so around here I will start my cinematics. So whenever you do that, you want to like play it from where a bit before that and make markers every time you hear the beat. So you can, my marker, the default marker is the how do you call it? Yeah, I'm just gonna put it on screen. It's in the numpad for me. Whenever I click that thing, it will make a marker C. So now every time select this, select the music, so it will make a marker on here. And then every time the beat drops and you want to switch cinematics, just hit the symbol. So I will do that now. So around there it's going to end. So I'm just gonna let's split it here. You can split by Ctrl+Shift+D. Let's change this back to 30 seconds. You can do it by clicking this, composition settings, and remove the 3 and put 30 seconds. Then you will have something like this. Then drop your cinematics in here. I'll start with the first cinematic. Then you drop it in here beneath the music. I like to have the music always on top. Then you will see that the cinematic is like this. That's normal. You should keep it like that, but go for whenever it starts, or maybe like what I'm doing. Zoom it a bit in. Use Shift to make it like the same size. I'm just gonna make it slightly higher. Then I'm just gonna find the part where I'm recording. the montage after I turn off the clothes. Just so Ctrl Shift D, split it, delete this part, move it to here. Oh no, move it to where the marker is. It's around here. You will see that it's like 20 seconds long or something. To fix that, you will have to timer map, but before we do that, we're gonna stabilize it. Just type stabilizer, use warp stabilizer. If you use the controller, you don't really need this, but if you use the mouse, it's probably best that you use this. Then you put it on here. It will load for a bit, but smoothness on 100%. It will take 1 or 2 minutes depending on your clip. It will like remove all the mouse stutter. Whenever it's done, I will be back. Okay, so once you did that, you basically have like stabilize the clip, so it will so basically after you've done that, you would like basically after you've added the stabilizer like I did and waited for a few minutes, it added like a stabilized effect, so that means that everything will be centered, so it's like kind of smoother now. There's like no stuttering at all. Okay, now if you did that, whenever you did that, if you added warp stabilizer, then you can't timer map. You have to click here, right click, pre-compose, name it whatever you want, move all attributes, adjustment, composition duration, yeah, equip that. You don't really have to give it a name, but I will, like clip 1 or something. Click OK. You realize that this becomes orange or brownish. That's because if you scale it now, it won't be like the side of it is. If you want to scale it again, double click it and you will be able to scale it again. Now you can click the clip, then Ctrl Alt T for timer map. There's like, I don't know how to, you can probably find it somewhere here, but it's easier to Ctrl Alt T. Then you will see this keyframe, and then you will have to find the other keyframe. So let's go to the end. It's about here that it stopped, so let's Ctrl Shift T this, delete this, remove this keyframe, add a new keyframe, and like bring it with you. Go back here, place it here, and place it here. That will basically make it like everything is in this short period, like this, and it will like look like this. It looks a bit awful right now because it needs to render first. But when you did that, it will look like this, really fast, but that's not what you want. So to change this, go to select the keyframes, press F9 on your keyboard, then go to speed graph, the graph, then click here, edit value graph. That's the, if you're on speed graph it will look like this, but you need value graph like this. Then whenever you did that, select one of the keyframes and move the dot 3/4 to the way down. And the same with this one, 3/4 to the way down. It will look something like this. Don't do it over, because then it will turn back. It will look something like this. Render first. That's how it will look like. Let's zoom it a bit in. It's like now because it needs to render. So it will look like that. Be sure to go back, and whenever the frame stops, press Ctrl+Shift+D and delete layer. So it will automatically go back again. That's how you add this. Then the last thing you want to do is type curve in here, and under corel corrections you see curves. You drag it onto the clip. Some people might know this from After Effects, or I mean Photoshop. It's basically the same. Whatever I do, it's just a bit, I make it like a bit different. So I'm taking this here and dragging it down a bit, like a small bit, then taking this one here and dragging it up a bit, and it will look like a bit smooth. That's how you make your montage or cinematics, like I did. Then whenever you've done that, you can like rotate, press R whenever on the clip, and I suggest 3. Then you will rotate, select 3. It will look not like this now, the black borders, and that might be annoying. But let's change it to -3, so it's like this. Make a new solid by clicking new solid, make it black. Everything looks fine here. Click OK. Put it above your clip. Type CC Giles. Put it in here. Set completion to 75. Height to 0. And you will have bars. Now there's like small black spaces like this. You can avoid those by scaling up your clip a little, by pressing S, and then scaling it up like by 105 maybe, 103. That looks alright, and now it looks like this, but nice. And that's how you add the clip. Now you can do that with multiple other clips. And now we will like make a time lapse of the other clips. I only have 3, so I'll be only doing these 3. Okay, so I have 2 clips now and it will be I will add a couple more clips. I will be back after it.